I live in a world built for ease. Everything is designed to be faster, simpler, more convenient. I could take that road, and sometimes I do. But whenever I can, I choose otherwise. Not to be different, but to be deliberate. Because how I live is still my choice. I'm no god. I slack. I don't always get it right. I've made plenty of wrong decisions, bought things I didn't need, followed trends, wasted time. If you ask me if I regret it, I'll say yes. But we make decisions. Many. Some right. Some wrong. Some that teach the hard way. The worst thing isn't choosing wrong, it's doing nothing out of fear. Living intentionally isn't about control, it's about returning. Like meditation. My mind wanders. I drift. Then I breathe. And come back. That's what life feels like too. I mess up. I lose track. But I start again. This isn't about being perfect, it's about staying honest and gently beginning again. I wake early to move my body, not because I must, but because it reminds me I'm alive. I cook for myself, not because I must, but because it's how I show care. I build routines, not to impress anyone, but to hold structure in a world full of noise and distraction. And sometimes I don't. I rest. I step back. I go easy. That too is part of the choice. People say, work, eat, sleep, play, what else is there? And for a long time, I thought that too. Just move through the motions, survive, unwind, repeat. But something in me wanted more. Not more things. Not more attention. Just more presence. So I chose differently. To slow down. To pay attention. To shape the way I live, not just go along with it. I know not everyone has this freedom. Some people are surviving, not choosing. Bound by work, illness, caregiving, or burdens. Intentional living doesn't ignore that. It just says, wherever you do have space, reclaim it. Even small choices can bring you back to yourself. This life I've chosen gives me peace. Not constant peace, but earned peace. A clearer mind. A deeper self. It helps me grow, not faster, but truer. It helps me love, not louder, but more sincerely. And when I look back, I don't see a perfect life. I see a life I didn't just drift through, I see a life I lived into. Before this, I lived more passively, doing what everyone else was doing, going with the flow, even when the current led nowhere. I let habits run me. I waited. I blamed. I numbed out. That life felt easy. Until it didn't. It became one of the biggest wrong decisions I ever made. Not because it broke me all at once, but because it slowly dulled my spirit. I didn't fall. I faded. And yet, I don't regret it. Because if I didn't go there, how would I know what it means to come back? No one lives intentionally all the time. I don't. Life swings like a pendulum. We drift. We forget. But the work is not in staying perfect, it's in returning. And in choosing again. And again. This is the rhythm of an honest life. I live this way, not because I have it all figured out, but because I don't. Because I want to be awake while I'm alive. To pay attention. To live slow enough to feel. To choose, and keep choosing. A life that looks like me. A life I'll one day live, not with regret, but with quiet knowing, I tried. I lived. I chose. It's not easy. And it ain't difficult. But it is my choice. What's one part of your day where you can pause and reclaim the power of your own choice? Not to control everything, but to live just a little more intentionally.